7 things a man should never wear on a date, and what to wear instead.
Have you ever gone on a date with a girl who looked at you a little weird, and that must have made you feel pretty awkward and unsure of yourself, didn't it? When the woman you are dating is sizing up the way you look and makes an unfavorable impression, it can be pretty hurtful to your ego and make you less sure of yourself. All the charm and charisma in the world will do a man no good if his outfit doesn't match the part. While certain stylistic choices in outfits will enhance your looks, other less suitable looks will tend to reduce your sex appeal and ruin your chances of making a good impression on the woman you're dating. If you want to look your best, you have to find outfits, styles, and looks that will not only suit you well, but also enhance your features. Just as important as knowing what to wear, it is equally as important to recognize what items, looks, and styles to avoid. There are certain outfits that most women find universally unattractive. Thus, unless you want to turn off your date, you should be aware of what styles and outfits to avoid wearing. A man's presentation on the outside is often a direct reflection of how he feels about himself on the inside. Looking polished and sharp conveys that positive vibe that will help attract her to you. This video will illustrate which 7 clothing items and/or styles a man should never wear on a date with a woman, especially if he wants to see her again. It will also show some alternatives and show you what to wear instead. The purpose is to make you aware of what not to wear and help you dress at your best. The Better Playbook is all about providing you with inspiring and easy-to-implement dating tips and strategies that not only help you better connect with, but also pursue and date the women you want. So stay tuned and smash that like button to like this video and subscribe to the channel. The first look that women find unattractive is men who wear clothing items or outfits that don't fit them properly. To make yourself look more attractive, a clothing item has to not only look good on you, but also fit you properly. Even the most dapper jacket that is too tight, or the most trendy jeans that are worn too loose, will tend to make you stand out in the wrong way. Shirt sleeves that are too short, pant legs that are too long, pants that are too tight or too baggy, and shirts that either fit you too tight or loose are just part of the examples. A properly fitted shirt, pants, jacket, etc. will not only be more comfortable, but will also enhance your posture and best features. It will make you look and feel your best. If you wear either oversized or undersized clothing items, it will make her throw those awkward looks at you. So, how do you wear clothing items that fit just right? It means nothing looks or feels either too tight or too loose on you. It also means that the length of pants, sleeves of shirts, or jackets all match the proper length. This doesn't mean that all your clothing items have to be tailor-made. Sometimes a glance in the mirror before you commit to an outfit will reveal something is amiss. If you are unsure about the way you look, it also makes sense to ask a good friend for feedback. If you want to impress your date and look your best, it is really important to buy items that fit. We men all tend to gain or lose a few pounds over time, so stay attentive on how your clothing items match you over time. Number 2, clothing items with unmatching colors. A man who wants to look his best needs to make sure the colors of the clothing items he is wearing go well together. It is better to either avoid colors that are either too dull, don't match, or contrast each other too much. If you wear colors who are either not analogous or complementary on the color wheel, you are bound to stand out in the wrong way. The color wheel is a physical representation of primary, secondary, and tertiary colors. Men who ignore contrast and wear too many items with different colors that compete for attention will also not get the desired look. So, what are some of the best color combinations? You want to match complementary or analogous colors. Complementary ones are colors on opposite sides of the wheel. For instance, red and green, yellow and purple, and blue and orange. Analogous colors are colors that are continuous shades on the wheel. Different shades of the same color are likely to produce pleasing color combinations. Red, reddish-orange, orange, yellow-orange is one example of a set of analogous colors. There are certain neutral looks that pretty much almost always work. Neutral colors include black, white, blue, navy blue, and grays, for example. Combinations of black and white, as well as navy and white outfits, will almost always look good on you. Contrast is key. Light top, dark bottom. Light shoes, dark top, light bottom, dark shoes. You want a good amount of contrast among these three. Different colors evoke different emotions. By introducing some brighter colors into some of the accessories you are wearing, you can make her feel a certain way. Whether it be a purple pocket square, pink tie, red dials on your watch, etc. Using some sprinkles of brighter colors will help make you come to life and evoke the right emotions in the woman you are dating. Which brings us to our next point: wearing the wrong shoes. While pulling up in the latest trendy Air Jordans or sneakers might impress some of your guy friends, it will typically not get you very far with women. The same holds true for chunky or out-of-date sneakers. Even worse, wearing sandals with socks is a look that is almost sure to get her to frown at you. Even if you want comfortable shoes, you want them at the very least to look pretty sleek and match the look and color combination of the rest of your outfit. So, how do you pick the right shoes to wear? There are multiple brands like Cole Haan, Allen Edmonds, etc. that combine classic-looking shoes with comfortable sports soles. If you decide to go for a more sporty look, then at least go for a shoe with a more neutral yet classy look and avoid colors that are too flashy. Sandals, flip-flops, or other casual shoe wear that lets your toes roam too freely are an absolute no-go. Number 4. Wearing sports instead of designer sunglasses. You love to work out and have really gotten used to those square-looking sunglasses. Sports sunglasses are typically polarized and produced by brands such as Oakley. The main problem women have with this type of sunglasses is that they make men look older than they actually are, typically because it's an iconic piece of the dad look. Although some women like this look, odds are that they won't. While they might feel comfortable, you should avoid wearing sporty sunglasses that make you look like RoboCop. The right sunglasses are supposed to enhance your facial features and make you look sharper. So, how do you pick the right sunglasses? The first natural step is to find a local sunglasses store with an experienced person who can help guide you. The goal is to find the best sunglasses style to fit the shape of your face. This will help you narrow down the options and choose the right pair. Avoid sunglasses that are either too flashy or bound to compete or take away from the rest of your look. Wearing the right pair of sunglasses can give you that quiet, confident look that will instantly draw her to you. The fifth outfit or style that women find unappealing: being dressed too casual. Nowadays, women watch reality shows like The Bachelor, which feature dapper men who are dressed for success. This has, as a result, raised the standard for how a girl expects you to be dressed. Wearing simple t-shirts, unimpressive pants, or ripped-up jeans might be okay for your day-to-day, but will most likely turn off the girl you are dating. Remember that your look often conveys the level of respect you have for yourself. Dressing for success means you took the time, energy, and thought into looking your best. Even if you think they fit well and feel comfortable, t-shirts or other casual wear will typically make you look lazy and unkempt. So, how do you avoid being dressed too casually? You can almost never go wrong with a dress shirt, especially if it has the right fit and matches the look and color combination of the rest of your outfit. If you want a slightly more casual look, then choose a simple polo shirt over a t-shirt. Something that at least has a collar and is made out of good clothing material. If you choose to wear jeans, it is better to go for more neutral, clean colors. So think Hugo Boss or Diesel or other more casual brands. Number 6. Wearing skinny jeans or pants that are too tight. Wearing jeans or other pants that are too tight is not only uncomfortable, but bound to make you look fidgety and less confident. Most women see guys wearing jeans that are too tight as either being too feminine or even outright juvenile. There's a fine line between jeans that are just tight enough to make you seem upright and strong versus jeans that are so tight it reminds her of a teenage boy who has outgrown them. So how do you pick the right pair of jeans? Jeans that have some sort of elasticity or stretch will typically not only fit you better, but avoid that cramped look you want to avoid. You want to be able to run at least a couple of fingers at the waistband. If you need to squat and jump up and down a few times to pull on your jeans, they are clearly too tight. Also, avoid jeans that look too distressed. A cleaner looking pair with a slight fade is typically the safer bet. Number 7, dressing too trendy or like you're trying too hard. Unless you were born in the 1970s or plan to take your girl to a club on the first date, it is better to avoid shirts that are too flashy. Wearing a flashy Prada t-shirt, the latest Air Jordans, or other items with excessive patterns or color combinations might bring you some attention, but often the wrong type of attention. A guy who wears outfits that are too flashy shows that he seeks too much attention and is bound to come across as less confident. Perhaps you like the status symbol that an expensive designer item conveys, or maybe it just makes you feel better about yourself. But those good feelings are not going to be enough to impress the girl you are dating. Even though women want to see you have invested time and energy into looking your best, it has to come across in a confident rather than, hey, look at me, I want to be cool type of way. So how do you avoid looking like you're trying too hard? Avoid items that look too funky, have odd-shaped patterns, come across as too flashy, or sport the logo of the designer too blatantly. The goal is to look sleek, and that can typically be achieved by a more classic look. This means that patterns and color combinations make you stand out the right way. Remember that less is sometimes more. A simple guy-next-door look beats the flashy, trying-too-hard guy on any day. It's always better to introduce brighter colors more strategically into your accessories. Wearing flashy brands with logos that stand out too much will typically have the opposite of the desired effect. Women hate men who don't put any effort into the way they dress. She will simply intuitively notice when something you wear just feels off and that you did not give it much thought. So if you want to avoid those awkward stares at you, you should pay attention and take the bad looks we mentioned in this video to heart. So put some thought, effort, and time into the things and outfits you're wearing. This will not only avoid making you seem lazy and careless, but also increase the chances of coming across as a confident, high-value man. Whatever your style is, make sure you own it and that it matches your look well. The woman you go on a date with is looking for clues as to whether or not you are a confident, high-value guy. The way you dress doesn't only make you look impressive, but also shows that you hold yourself and everyone around you to a high standard. Being aware of how you look before you go out is key. Really take the time to size yourself up in the mirror until you are absolutely convinced that the clothes you have chosen to put on play in rather than against your favor. We hope you enjoyed this video and get a sense of how much work we put into it. Please be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay in the loop. Feel free to share with us some outfits that did not suit you and failed to impress the girls you were dating.